Tango, literature, gastronomy, music, cinema, theater, football, and nightlife cohabit in Buenos Aires City. Everything is possible at all times in the capital of the Argentine Republic. The cultural life represents, together with the tango, one of the most captivating proposals. Buenos Aires is one of the biggest cities in the world, a megapolis that surfaces the 13 million inhabitants, together with the suburbs. It fascinates visitors for its atmosphere, its architecture, its cafes, and the different personalities of each of its neighborhoods. Since 2010, tango and the Filete Porteño have been declared World Heritage by UNESCO. Buenos Aires province makes an impact with its immeasurable horizon of crops. It is the lands of the gauchos, where many ranches now provide lodging. Its Atlantic coasts offer beaches, sand dunes, and forests. Buenos Aires has one of the biggest deltas in the world, located only 30 kilometers from the capital. More than 180 golf courses, polo fields, variegated with the paragliding and the trekking adventure. Córdoba is one of the most important economic regions in the country. It has a relief with slopes and mild weather, and in here you can find natural landscapes, colonial architectural monuments, and it's the second largest city in Argentina. Here was the Royal Road, transformed nowadays in a historical tour that joins chapels and ranches built by the Jesuits in the 17th and 18th century that were declared cultural heritage of mankind. Córdoba capital is known as the university town for excellence in Argentina because in here is the oldest national university created in 1622 by the Jesuits. Towns, historic relics, and cave paintings are combined with the landscapes of valleys, high pampas, and ravines. The area of the high mountains and slopes are ideal for the practice of adventure tourism. Cuyo means the country of the desert in native language. It is the region of the high peaks and the snowy volcanoes. Here, the provincial park is Igualasto, natural heritage site of mankind, also known as the Moon Valley, is one of the most important paleontological sites in the world that bring us back to the time of the dinosaurs. This park continues geologically in the neighboring province of San Luis, where the mysteries of the Cretaceous are revealed in the national park Sierra de las Quijadas. This region shows the Central Andes with the Aconcagua Peak, the maximum height of the Western Hemisphere. In the valleys of Mendoza and San Juan, you can follow the wine route. More than 1,200 wineries, many of them transformed into boutique hotels that include art galleries, are offered to share the secret of the wine by making tours and wine tasting. In winter, you can enjoy skiing and snowboarding in two of the winning resorts in the province of Mendoza, Penitentes and Las Leñas. In the summertime, you can enjoy all sorts of activities in the mountains and also practice rafting in the mighty rivers of this region. The north is formed by the provinces of Catamarca, Jujuy, La Rioja, Salta, Santiago del Estero, and Tucumán. It offers landscapes with great contrasts, high mountains, plains, salt fields, subtropical forests. You can see all this together with the native population and the trails of the time of the conqueror. Adventure tourism, sports fishing, the thermal resorts, the popular celebrations and the regional cuisine are a perfect complement in addition to the charm of its landscapes. There are amazing works of engineering, such as the train to the clouds in the province of Salta, that climbs up the Viaducto de la Polvorilla, over 4,000 meters above sea level. There are 3 heritage sites of mankind: Humahuaca Ravine in Jujuy, a chain of old towns framed by colorful mountains, and the backbone of the political and economic power of the Tuanzillo, the Inca Empire, the Chapagnian. In Quechua language, this means main road, comprises a network of roads with more than 18,000 miles that are interconnected important production, administrative, and religious center. And also the National Park Talampaya in the province of La Rioja, a canyon surrounded by intense red walls of over 100 meters high, where you can appreciate outcroppings from the Triassic period of the Mesozoic era. In this area, there is an excellent road of the wine with representative national and foreign wineries. Esquigualasto Park, in the neighboring region of Cuyo, is also part of this last heritage site of mankind. The littoral coastal area is located in the northeast of the Republic. It is the region of the big rivers, the humid tropical climate, the red earth, and the virgin forests covered by giant trees with extraordinary flora and fauna. It is a natural scenery of beauty that extends along the National Park Iguazu and protects the Paranaense forests. Here is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world that is a heritage site of mankind, the famous Iguazu Falls. Mocona Falls, the National Park El Palmar, the palm trees, Ibera wetlands are also attractions of the region. The ruins of the Jesuitical missions declared cultural heritage site of mankind by UNESCO as well are a vivid testimony of the prolific work of the Company of Jesus in our territory. In the southern end of the American continent, in between the Andes Mountains range and the Atlantic Ocean, is the southernmost region in the world. Lakes, rivers, mountains, valleys, and an infinite steppe. This region comprises 3 heritage sites of mankind: the National Park de Glaciares, Valdez Peninsula, and the archaeological site of the Cave of the Hands. It is essential when programming your trip to Patagonia to have into account the fauna calendar, because the whales, penguins, and killer whales cannot be seen all year round. The whales are only seen between June and December. On the other hand, the sea lions and sea elephants can be seen throughout the year. To the west, near the mountains range forests, are some national parks such as the Nahuel where San Carlos de Bariloche is located. It offers snow and adventure ideal for the winter and for the summer. Further south, the Fitzroy and Torre peaks near the locality of El Chaltén are ideal for trekking. Another must-see in Patagonia are the glaciers. 80 kilometers from El Calafate is the national park, which has the only glacier that is not receding, the famous Perito Moreno. And to the south, Tierra del Fuego, with the southernmost cities in the world, Ushuaia, starting point of the mysterious Antarctic.